Hello students, welcome back. We are going to talk about 7 segment display in this video. So what is a 7 segment display? 7 segment display is a combination of 7 different LEDs which are arranged in a specific shape, and using these shape we can generate different numbers. So these 7 LEDs are generally off, and if I switch on some of them, then a glowing pattern will emerge, and by glowing a specific pattern we can generate these numbers. Each LED is independently controlled. So it is not that if LED number 1 is on, it is going to affect LED number 2 or 3. All of them have their different independent connections. So there are two types of 7 segment displays. The first one is common cathode. Cathode means negative side. So here all the negative junctions, the N side of LED, the cathodes, they are commonly connected to ground. The P side or anode are independently given to 7 different input connections. So now you can see if I provide 5 volt to A, only the LED corresponding to A is going to glow. If I provide 0 to B, B will not glow. If I give logic 1 to C, C will glow. So this is how a common cathode LED is going to work. The second one that we have is common anode. Anode means P side, and if we have to keep it common, we will keep it common at 5 volt or logic 1. Now if I want to glow these LEDs, let us say I want to glow LED A. If I give 5 at A, the potential difference across the two terminals is going to be 0. The LED will not glow. So if I have to glow these LEDs, I have to give 0 volt. So by default I have to give 5 volt, and whichever I want to glow I have to give 0 here. So that means the coding is completely opposite in both the cases. So when you go and purchase a 7 segment display, you should be very careful in selecting whether you are taking common cathode or common anode, because coding is completely opposite for both of them. So how does these connection works? So wherever you give the supply, so on the common anode where VCC is common, you have to give the ground to glow the LED. In common cathode where the ground is common, you have to give VCC, means 5 volt, to glow the LED. So how do we generate other display patterns? Well, if you want to generate, let us say 0, so then 0 can be displayed by glowing the 6 LEDs which are numbered A, B, C, D, E, F. The center LED which was G, we keep it off. And if I want to display 8, I will switch on all of them. If I want to display 1, I will switch on only B and C, and so on. So do we have to do all of this? Well, no. These patterns are predefined and you can visualize them. And how do we connect? There is a logic IC called decoder. The purpose of decoder is to convert your 4-bit binary or BCD number. BCD means binary coded decimal. These are same as binary numbers up to 4 digits, 4 bits only. So they are going to convert your 4-bit input into 7-bit output. So if you give the input, let us say 0100, that means 4, this decoder, which is made of all the logic gates required to convert your 4-bit number into 7-bit number, it is going to give the output which will enable only the 4 LEDs which are required to glow the pattern 4. If you give the input 0 0 0 0, it will give you the corresponding output to glow the pattern 0. So this is how this decoder works. So you don't have to worry about generating 7 different outputs. So let us test this 7 segment display on Tinkercad. Here we are going to program it in such a way that we are able to generate different numbers on the single display. To save the time, we have already connected the circuit, and here you can see this 7 segment display was taken from the library. You can search it, and when you take it, it is a common cathode or common anode. Which one do you want to use? That is the choice you have. Okay, so both are available in the library. I am going to delete it. I am not going to use this additional one. It is already built. So you can see what are the terminals here. This is my LED G, LED F. This is common. So where is common connected? Common is connected to the ground. Then I have LED A, B, and on the lower side I have E, D. This is common, again connected to ground. This is C, and this is DP, means this point, decimal point, which we have here. If you want to glow the decimal point also, you have the facility. And here is 7 segment decoder. You can use this decoder as well. Right now I am not using decoder. In the programming side, we are going to learn a new concept as well. So first of all, as usual, we have the void function where I am saying that these pins 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, these 8 pins, 7 pins are used for the 7 LEDs and 1 for the decimal point. These 8 pins are output pins. This is my void function. Now I am creating additional functions. Till now we have worked only with 2 functions, setup and loop. This time I am defining new functions. If you remember, we had told that there are 2 types of methods. One is with parameter, one is without parameters. I am defining these functions without parameters. So I am defining a function which is void, and the name of function is 0, and there are no parameters, and we are saying digital write pin number 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, and this, they are given in this format. So if I want to display 0, what should I do? I should keep this G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G should be 0. So where is G connected? So I am going to find, this is my G, and it is connected at pin number 13. You should know the other connection also. Pin number 12 is connected to LED F. Okay, so I am going to keep G as low, others as high, and decimal point as low. So the connections are made. Then if I want to display 1, I need to keep only A and B as high. Similarly 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are 10 different functions which I have written. This can be reduced with efficient coding style, but we just wanted to show that you can have a lot of multiple functions in your Arduino sketch. Now comes the main program, which is loop. We don't call it main. So in the loop, I am simply saying call the function 0, no parameters required, and delay of 1 second. That means for 1 second, keep the function 0 operational. So what is function 0 going to do? It is just going to display 0. Then display 1, display 2, 3, 4, display till 9, and keep on repeating. So you can see this program is simply going to display the digits 0 to 9 repeatedly. So let me start the simulation. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can match it with the simulation time. and once it is 9 it is coming back to 0. So this is how we handle 7 segment displays using Arduino. So next we are going to have another even more interesting display unit called liquid crystal display. How do we handle that and display more patterns using a single device? We are going to talk about that in our next video. Thank you.